It's me, Amanda. How are you going? I'm coming to you from week 8 of isolation. I think I am slowly but surely settling into the change. I thought I would get it like this, but it's been more like a slow, like roller coaster trajectory. Some days I'm like super productive and I can work from dusk till dawn, and other days I am a slug. Hopefully May will be a little bit more calmer and a little bit more optimistic and a bit more settled, but we'll see how that goes. At the moment, there will be not a lot of indoor-outdoor climbing anytime soon until the lockdowns start to ease here in Sydney. I don't know how long that'll take, but for now I'm just going to take the time to be a little bit more free with my channel and just explore a couple of other ideas that I want to test out and maybe show you some other sides of me. So today we're going to start with an oldie but a goodie. We're going to do a favorites video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm never very consistent with these either, but I thought it would be fun to share with you some things that I've really enjoyed for the month of April and that have really helped carry me into a good mood. So the first thing that I got were these Lululemon Studio Dance pants. They look like this. They've got a beautiful high waist, which is what I want in my activewear. They are perfect for anyone who's on the petite side because they're a cropped pant, and these have been amazing to wear to work and also go straight to the gym and into them because they're such a versatile pant. They're so comfortable. These are a really great fit because they're tight at the waist, but the rest of the pant is a lot more relaxed and a bit more of a loungewear fit. So it's really comfortable to wear. I've been wearing these a lot when I'm working from home just because I like to get changed into something else, so it feels like I'm separating home and work. And you can definitely dress these up and down, so I really love these pants. Next I have these overalls from Assembly Label. They are these crisp white full-length overalls. I first saw these in the beginning of summer and I was thinking about white overalls, but I didn't know if I could pull them off. These are on sale for like half the price last week on a website, and I decided to just give it a go, and yeah, they fit amazing. This is like a super relaxed style, so the waist is a bit more roomy and the pant leg I've just cuffed, and I think these would look awesome with like a pair of Doc Martens or combat boots if I had any. Or you could definitely, like, instead of making it super edgy, you could make it more cozy and like put a really chunky knit underneath, and I'm so excited to wear these. These are going to be really fun to style. I'm testing out a new skincare regime and I'll let you know if it's a good, but some standout products have been some moisturizer that I've been using, especially at nighttime. The first one I want to talk about is the Dr. Jart Cicapair cream. I believe this is also called tiger grass cream, I think in a northern hemisphere, and this has been really good to reduce the redness on my cheeks. So I always have a little bit of like pigmentation and redness, and that really started to flare up in March, April. I think just with all the change and adjusting, my skin was freaking out. I decided to give this one a go, and it's really soothing because it's got this ingredient called Centella asiatica, which is a herb that is known to heal wounds and soothe irritated skin and inflamed skin, and I found that this has really made a big change in my skin. This is the Laneige sleeping mask. This is an oldie but a goodie. It's a cult K-beauty product. I really like using this on days where I feel like my skin is on the drier side, and with autumn coming into Sydney, we've got the heaters out, it's starting to get really cold, and some days you just need a little bit extra hydration and moisture before you get to bed. So I like using this as an alternative to the Cicapair cream. This cream in comparison is a lot thinner, it's a watery texture, and it isn't too irritating to my skin because sometimes my skin does flare up from sleeping mask, and I found that this one doesn't. With isolation settling in, I wanted to start making the time to do things that I don't normally do, so actually carving out some time to read a chapter a day. I finally finished a book, my first book in 2020. This is Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. It's my really well-loved, well-worn book because I carried it everywhere with me. It's about a girl in early 1900s Korea, and she falls pregnant and she eventually moves to Japan. This book really takes you along for a ride throughout her whole life, moving to a country, raising a family, dealing with like world situations that are out of your control, and you just kind of watch the generations grow. And it is kind of crazy how time flies in this book. I finished this book feeling really emotional and thinking how time goes by so quickly, even though in the present moment it's so painfully slow. And this really makes you like appreciate the progression of life, I guess, and also makes you a little bit sad about it as well. It's bittersweet. Next I've got another book, but it's more of like a cooking book. Been doing a lot of cooking with Nick, and we have been cooking a lot of Donna recipes, and she is a really well-known Australian like food stylist. She's released a lot of cookbooks, a lot of recipes. We've just been following her recipes on her website, and also I've got this cookbook that I've had for years called Simple Dinners, and her recipes are foolproof. I mean, coming from someone who doesn't cook that often and is cooking a lot now, it is really easy to follow, and everything that we've made has been delicious and so freaking good. We made 2 versions of her brownies, which were both delicious. We made these beautiful fritters that were like chickpea, carrot, feta with a bit of lemon and Greek yogurt with mint in it. It was so delicious. We also made this couscous dish with chorizo, and last week I made a batch of her Anzac biscuits, which were on point again, and I made another batch 2 days ago. So we are devout followers of Donna. She is a genius in the kitchen. So one thing that really affected my life this month was that Animal Crossing came out, and wherever Animal Crossing is, I'm there. So yes, I'm definitely in the rabbit hole of playing it every day. It's a game my sister and I used to play when we were a lot younger, so it's got a bit of nostalgia in it. People say that it's like a form of therapy, especially during quarantine, because we're doing all the stuff in this game that we can't do outside. Like we can go visit our friends and catch a plane, and we can go shopping, and we can go gardening, and we can really like go outside in this virtual island. So it's been really fun to like customize an island and bring it to life how you want it to be. I have been using this app called Notion, and I found out about it by a YouTuber that I've watched for years, back when she was making fashion videos. Her name is Michelle B, and she now makes these incredible productivity, lifestyle, habits kind of videos that I would definitely recommend you check out. So she has been using Notion, and I followed her video where she set up her template as a base, and I've started to customize it into my own template. So Notion essentially is like an organizational app where you can write documents, you can build in tables, tools. It is really customizable, and I know that gives you a lot of options, and it may seem really complex at first, but it definitely allows you to really shape it the way you want it to work for you. With my design dashboard, for example, I've got like a monthly April and May schedule that I lay out all my work that I need to do. I've also got like a section where I take meeting notes, and I've also got logs for my personal work and keeping track of everything that I'm doing. So it's been really helpful in terms of like brain dumping everything as you would on like a bullet journal, for example, but in comparison to a bullet journal, you can't really like reorganize your information as seamlessly as digital can. I wanted to mention some YouTubers that I've been watching a lot. First one is Carrie Cakes. She makes these really relaxing, calm vlogs where she just like takes you with her on a day out around Seoul, where she'll visit like a museum or a beautiful cafe or some landmarks. She's super down to earth, and I find it really enjoyable, especially now when we can't go outside and do what Seoul is currently doing. On the flip side, if you want to have a laugh and you enjoy Australian humor, there is this channel called Nuts What I Reckon, and he is this comedian that has started to make cooking videos because he's got an agenda against pasta jar sauce, and it is quite hilarious the way he narrates his cooking because it's like full of angst and swearing. It's a good combo between humor and cooking that I haven't seen in a while, so I really enjoy his videos. I've been watching a lot of Netflix, and I have watched like Crash Landing on You and Tiger King and Terrace House, and The Circle, and I've loved them all. But it's been really good to like revisit some favorites. We've just marathoned Parks and Rec again because it is one of my all-time favorite shows, and we've also just started The West Wing, which has been really like nostalgic to go back to because my mom used to watch it all the time when we were growing up. We used to like hear the theme song blasting in the living room. So yeah, now we're gonna watch it from start to finish again. That pretty much wraps up the month of April. Hope you guys liked my favorites, and I will see you guys in the next video. Not sure what it'll be centered around, but we'll leave that for later. See you soon in the next video. Bye.